This is the Knuckleheads Podcast.
You guys ready for this?
The story about the bus?
Uncomfortable
Yeah.
silence.
So, I used to work for Girls Gone Wild. Joe Francis.
Did you really? I
really
just
did.
saw that tour bus like not too long ago.
Was it in
driving
Santa
down
Monica?
the freeway? No, it was I want to say North Carolina.
Oh, really? Yeah. There's two buses. There's a West Coast bus and an East Coast bus. So
An East Coast bust? Is that what you said?
there's an East Coast bus, yeah. So there's a bus that actually stays on the East Coast and a bus that actually stays on the West Coast.
I thought you said bust with a T. It
no.
all makes sense.
I mean, Joe Francis does get busted, but
Different kind of bust. I'm still going for a different bust, but that's all right. Finish your story.
so yeah, I used to shoot naked women who used to
With a gun?
In the
with
head?
a gun. No, you know, get a camera. We used to take them. We used to go to different events. So be clubs, bars, or different type of venues, and we used to show up and try to find
Drunk girls?
drunk. I wouldn't say drunk. They're tipsy. Had a couple drinks. They weren't belligerently drunk,
Make sure
but
we phrase it in a nice way.
yeah, in a nice way.
I mean, we don't want to, degrade these girls.
Yeah.
Not too drunk. They had to sign a release form before.
Yeah, they have to sign a release
So
form.
they had to at least be able to sign their name.
Yeah.
All right.
So you show up. You have a camera. You have a bright light. You have a shirt that says "Girls Gone Wild." So most of these girls think they're gonna be famous. We're probably in Youngstown, Ohio. So we're shooting these girls. So ultimately, the goal is to bring them back to the bus. If they don't get naked, maybe on stage, or sometimes they had a back room with a couch, and you used to just shoot them. So you have your camera out. Your camera's rolling. You bring them onto the bus. You have to get them to sign a release form, and have an ID that's over 18 years old. Which some of them have fake IDs, which tends to be a problem at times. But
Yeah, so, we could overlook that,
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Right.
But yeah, that's my story. I got
All
to
right.
shoot naked women.
Hey, man, that's
So
quite a career.
tell me, I want to hear about what your mom said the first time you told her what your new job was.
He still has to tell her.
To this day, I don't
know.
To this day, I don't know if she really knows what I exactly did for them. I told her I was a PA, so production assistant, and that's as far as it went. I mean, I know one time my little brother was watching TV, and it was probably like 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night, and the commercial comes on, and then she was like, "Isn't that the guy you work for?" And so at the same time, you're seeing all these girls taking off their tops and all kinds of stuff, and my mom's like sitting right next to us, right? She goes, "What's going on right now?" She was confused because
Because you're such a nice young man.
I was a,
This is
don't
my
get
baby
involved in
boy.
anything like that.
so I was a good kid. I'm a little angel. Would never do such a thing. So I think she got the overall idea of what was going on, but she never asked too
She
much.
finally came to the realization that you were 6 foot tall, 185 pounds, and had curly hair in funny places, and
Oh man! But just so you guys know, there's
he's not a little boy
there's
anymore.
guys gone wild as well.